Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for all your support. So as you can probably tell, I'm going to do a tea leaf reading today. These are general collective messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a private tea leaf reading, they're currently available on my shop, so please check out the link in the description box below. Or if you'd like any other type of reading that's on there, please check those out as well while they're available. Thank you so much for your recent donations. It really means a lot and helps me keep the channel going. If any of you would like to donate to me and the channel and give back, then please check out the links below. Everything I receive goes back into the channel and is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. So, now to the tea leaves. First thing I saw was divine intervention happening quite soon for some people. I'm seeing some of you being showered with blessings as a reward for what you're doing. In those blessings I'm seeing fish, so that's a sign of good fortune, and there's a dove as well for peace. So for some of you, it could be like a gift of peace. Maybe you've been feeling very confused, either in your surroundings or in your mind. And something comes along that grants you this peace. You may just feel at peace, more at peace within as well. I'm also seeing an owl. So we've got a lot of spirit animals coming out in this reading. You may see them after this reading. They could be your spirit animals. So an owl is a sign of wisdom, intuition. Could be linked to the gift from the universe. As I feel for some of you, it could be psychic hits. Could also be feathers, things you see on your path. It's interesting, I'm seeing feet as well. Yeah, now feet are a sign of your spiritual path, spiritual journey. Some of you have an urge to move forward on your path and do something different. For some of you, this is your inner calling. You may have been feeling the urge. So this is where you may see the signs. And there's a fish below the feet, showing you could be very abundant if you do this. I'm seeing a car. You may dream of transport, showing you're moving in the right direction. I'm also seeing a 4 for stability, and a sign to take action for some of you. So this is more sort of personal, isn't it, for you. I'm going to see if I get anything more out there in the world, let's say. Yeah, you know what, I'm seeing a flag suddenly. With that I'm getting like the end line, the end. I'm seeing some energies around that flag. So what I'm channeling now is that certain individuals, quite high profile, presidents, CEOs, will be leaving their posts, coming to the end of their chapter. Could be quite soon. I did feel this in my last global predictions reading. I mentioned France and the UK. Now, okay, so this flag is dark and there's like a circle in the middle. Just wondering what flag that is. If any of you can help, please do. I'm hearing EU, something around the EU here, shifting. So that's what I'm channeling with that, but it could be, you know, if there's another country whose flag is like that, let us know in the comments if you wish. Now that's really interesting. I'm seeing activity in the sky again. This has been coming out in my recent readings. I mentioned light activity. We're going to see more of that. I'm seeing that, and it's interesting that I said Europe, EU. Spirit's now highlighting that, that it could be around Europe that we get more sightings of these UFOs that have been seen, especially in the US. So I'm seeing that. Watch this space. We'll see if we get any more news of this. It's really interesting. I'm seeing like an old-fashioned water pump. So something to do with our water system, water supply as well. Yeah, I'm feeling with that we might have some issues around it. A change as well in our water supply. I know a lot of you yourselves probably wonder what's in our water. You know, you've got your doubts. It's not the greatest in all places. I'm feeling that shifting. I've been feeling that for a while. There's going to be a shift there that happens behind the scenes. Some of you may have very prophetic dreams. Dreams that are really vivid at the moment as well. More than normal. They may even seem real. Some of you could be astral travelling. Something that I have done myself. Yeah, and in these dreams you might meet people you don't know, you're wondering who they are. You may be with lots of people. Now for some of you, if you're a chosen one, light worker, you're like with the higher council. That's what I'm hearing. Because I'm also seeing in the cup like a being. It's got really big eyes. So it looks like I suppose extraterrestrial. That's what we call them, or you know, from a different place. So I'm feeling there. Some of you may meet one in your dreams, or maybe when you're out and about. That's so interesting because I'm seeing the outline of the UK beside that. So it could be in the UK that it really increases, starts happening more. I'm really also getting a change again with the PM in the UK, which came out in my last reading. That could happen sooner than we think. A shift there. I do feel a resignation with the flag I saw before, surrender. So that's really interesting. I feel, again, back to these blessings, for some of you, you might have just felt you've been ignored, dismissed, overlooked. But if you've been doing your thing, helping others, being a light worker, this is where you're going to be showered with blessings. The roles are reversing now in the world. So those who have done wrong are going to be exposed. That came out in my last reading, but I'm seeing it again, like they've been rewarded for a long time and been suppressing us in so many ways, some of you wouldn't even imagine. And that's now shifting. There's more fairness happening, and that's going to continue, I feel. While some of those energies leave quite silently for some of them, but some of you may see them leave. You know, like there could be a negative energy. You feel like a strange presence from someone in your workplace, and then suddenly they go. Well, think outside the box in terms of why. I'm also hearing shapeshifters. Again, this is like something that I've experienced. I may do a reading on it, don't know if any of you are interested. They've been dotted around in different places, doing their thing, like working in organisations, but they've got a double purpose. And that includes governments, by the way. It's interesting how the UK came out. I won't say much more on that, but that is something that I've noted. I don't watch politics, politicians, that kind of thing, unless it's a little clip. But sometimes I'll see an energy and just think, there's something about the energy, you know, that I've started to pick up on more. So I'll leave it at that. I'm getting healing again coming through. So with these blessings, there's also going to be healing coming down from the divine. I'm seeing musical notes. So healing music, a change to our music industry, which has been completely taken over, was taken over by dark forces. Be mindful of what you listen to, by the way. It's just being highlighted here. Mainstream music. So I'm not talking all music, by the way. So I know I've mentioned this before and some people have said, but what about soul, you know, that kind of thing? Well, trust your intuition, because funnily enough, I listen to a lot of old music myself, from like the 60s, 50s, 60s. I'm talking more so sort of recent music. Again, not all. There are some, you know, like songwriters who do their own stuff, individuals, but those who've been pushed up into the limelight, there's an agenda behind what they do and what they share, what they want people to hear, and be programmed as a result. So I was just guided to say that. Yeah, I'm just being guided to the flag again, and there's one individual close to that flag, and they're standing out. So again, I'm getting it's someone quite prominent who comes to an end in terms of being in power. So there's going to be some shifts happening this year in particular, I feel. Things coming to light, which I have mentioned. I'm seeing a lot of twos in the cup as well. So partnerships, agreements, peace agreements, I feel. Things falling into place for some people. I'm feeling as well like unions happening for some divine spiritual connections. So again, I'm getting the dreams I was mentioning. Your dreams may become more vivid. You may dream of your person. Now, it may not always look like your person, but you know, you feel it's your person, if you've met them, that is. And if not, you could be dreaming of someone who's going to enter your life. And again, it's quite a significant connection, I feel, because I'm really getting light workers at the moment who are being guided now to step up into this new timeline, new energy shift. And we're here to lead the way for others. So for a lot of you watching are exactly that. If any of you would like guidance or a private reading, please reach out for one. I've been doing a few of those recently. For some of you, it's quite interesting how there seems to be a trend sometimes in terms of the readings I do. It's just something I've noticed. Yeah, I'm seeing at the bottom, I'm seeing a goal, like goal post. So some of you at the moment could be setting goals for your future. There's a change you want to make in your life, I feel. If not, you're being guided to do that. Set goals, be positive and go for it. You can achieve your goal. I'm seeing a heart down the bottom. So a few things. Love on the way for some of you, but also a message here to open your heart to new opportunities that come your way. Do things from the heart, and that's when the blessings come to you, kind of like what I was saying before. I'm seeing stairs down the bottom of the cup, sign of ascension. A lot of spiritual growth some of you have done. You may see stairs in your dreams. That's something I often see, actually. Sometimes I'm going upstairs. A recent dream I was carrying... Sorry everyone, my camera just cut out. I was carrying a ladder. This is quite interesting. So I'm really getting dreams, actually, in this reading. You may see signs and symbols like that in your dreams. Keep a dream journal of the significant dreams as well, in terms of when they happen. That's what I do. What I find sometimes with premonitions is, because I've had a few the past year or so, I mean I have them ongoing, but from my dream journal I've noticed my dream will show something and then it happens about 3 months later, sometimes 6 months later. So it's not necessarily happening now, but somehow we're able to see the future. I think we're all able to do that. Yeah, I'm seeing a telescope, stargazing. Some of you love doing that. You could be into astrology, the star system, solar system, that interests you. Could be something some of you are thinking about learning. I'm getting that. Some of you want to learn. Develop your skills. Some of you are doing that at the moment. You're learning something new, something to do with healing, I feel. So again, being a light worker that you're here to be. Healing hands. I'm suddenly getting cold hands. Now, I often have cold hands. Don't know about you. What about all of you? Cold hands, warm heart. I know sometimes they look a bit red on camera. And I suppose also in the readings, actually, I don't feel cold, but my hands often afterwards feel cold because they're exposed. I like tucking my hands under, putting gloves on. Anyway, I'm digressing everyone, but it's a bit about me. So yeah, healing hands. Reiki is coming with that because Reiki healers use their hands, don't they? Yeah, I'm suddenly seeing someone like that with their hands. Getting emotions as well. So maybe you've been through a lot in your life and you now want to help others. That's very common. Also getting massage. I'm tasting tea drinkers. Obviously we're using tea for this reading. I love using tea, you know. It's perhaps because I love tea myself. And water, you know, there's something about water, because there's a bit of water, obviously. I find very potent. I'm getting bakers. Yeah, I'm suddenly smelling bread, cakes. So yeah, things you do with your hands that you either do maybe as a hobby or it's your job. Or for some of you, you're thinking about learning this, you're developing this skill, and then you think about putting yourself out there. and doing something more, maybe on the side. You're being guided to keep going, be creative. That's why you're here. Do something you love. If you do something you love, it's not like work, is it? And I feel for some of you, you've maybe felt stuck in a rut. Suddenly what I'm getting from the cup, a bit of a stuck energy. And Spirit saying, you can do whatever you want. You can empower yourself and take the lead if you desire. You know, no one else is going to do it for you unless an opportunity comes your way. But if you want to make a change, if your soul is saying, I'm stuck, I want to do more, you can do it. So I'm being guided to the bird again, the dove. Freedom. We're all here to be free. We're not here to be chained to what someone else tells us to do. Paperwork, meetings, you know. It's interesting, I was watching a film last night and there was a scene where they were at a boring meeting, and I remember just thinking to myself, oh goodness, I used to detest meetings when I worked in the offices. That didn't happen much for me actually, but I'm just channeling that because I feel some of you will relate and say you also don't like meetings. They're not really very productive, are they? You have that agenda and everyone like talks things through. But I always used to find the most productive meetings are those that are just impromptu, like informal, by the water fountain, having a cup of tea, going out for a coffee. You know, that's when you get the ideas because you're more relaxed. Whereas meetings, I always used to find I just felt really tense. I didn't enjoy it. So that's come through for a reason. For some of you, do you enjoy that? You know, do you have to do that as part of your job? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Well, again, you could change your life, you know, what you do. You could even make suggestions. For example, speak out. So that's all come through channeled. That does happen with these readings. I get a lot from the cup and then other things come through. Same with my private readings as well. So I really hope you've enjoyed that reading. As I said, if you'd like a private tea leaf reading, please do book one if you're interested. I'm going to pull some charms now. I also do this at the end of my private tea leaf reading. So what wants to come through? Usually it's the ones that stick to my fingers. So we've got two there. I'm going to pick some more. Quite a few. Sometimes we get a lot, sometimes we don't. We got an angel. That's beautiful. So angels are around you. I did mention feathers earlier. So your angels are leaving you signs maybe. Feathers, coins, things on your path, signs. They're also showing you you're protected and loved. Wow, everyone. It's interesting. I said about the dove, and we got the peace symbol come out. So peace is definitely, I'm suddenly feeling this peaceful feeling within me now, like this healing. So peace within people, as we're going through the energy shift that we're going through. You may have noticed a shift in your energy. You feel more at peace and calm. And that's now spreading out over the world. If you're in that energy, you are helping others do the same by emitting that energy yourself. You don't even need to talk to them, for example. We got pliers. So with this one I feel troubles, anxiety, maybe health concerns for some of you, being resilient, but also maybe pulling something out of the way. cutting something out for some of you that's causing anxiety. So it could, whether it's energies around you, a situation, moving. It's kind of linking with the elephant that's come out as well, because an elephant can carry heavy loads. And I feel some of you are doing that. You're carrying a lot that's weighing you down. You feel weighed down and burdened. The elephant's moving forward. So maybe time to release those burdens, cut them out, find peace. Whether it's, as I said, moving on or like processing and then moving on mentally from a situation. Now, an elephant is also a sign of good luck, power, success, wisdom. Sign of a companion, which I saw with the twos. I'm just hearing elephants travelling in twos coming through here. Memories, yeah, some memories may be coming to the surface for some of you that are quite painful. Now, I'm just being guided to the pig with wings. That's linking. I feel some of you might be thinking that's never going to happen, in terms of a companion or something you're thinking about doing. But this is a sign that anything is within your reach with that goal that we saw. He's got wings, flying free. It's interesting, I said about that before. So that's the message I'm getting there. It's interesting, I've just realised, I was saying about cold hands before, and we've got mittens or gloves. So yeah, maybe some of you literally need some gloves. It's quite interesting. When it started to turn cold here, I kept forgetting my gloves when I went out, and I just put them in my pockets, and I kept seeing a glove on the ground in different places. Same might have happened to you. It's strange, the messages that are coming through today, actually. Sign of warmth and loyalty, protection, again, which is linking with the angel, creativity, and having faith. I'm also getting unions with the two hands there. You might have dreams, or you're holding hands with someone, you're feeling this union intensifying in the 5D. So if you've been shifting to the 5D, your person probably has as well. That's what I'm feeling there. Now the flower is beautiful because that's a sign of healing, beauty. I was feeling healing before in the cup. Sign of good luck as well. Being of pure mind and heart, so doing things from the heart. Manifesting your desires. Because with that I get a garden, blooming, creating something new, abundance coming through there. What I'm getting as well with the angel and the pig with wings is some good news on the way for some of you. I'm seeing the pig like, I know this might sound weird, but like a messenger here. And it comes to you in a divine way, maybe first in a dream, as I was saying about before, like premonitions, and then you actually hear this news and it gives you a lot of hope and faith, which is a sign of seeing an angel. So you might even see an angel as well in your dreams or online or something after this reading. So I'm going to leave that there, everyone. I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. I've had fun doing it for you all. Interesting what came through in this reading actually as well. Let us know if this resonates for you. If you wish, please do like, share, comment and subscribe. It does help me to pick up on your energy as well for future readings. Thank you so much for watching. Sending peace, love and light to you all.